God, he said it was going back around again, and by God, he came back around again. I hope everyone's out there having a good one. We're fucking freezing out here. We are triple layered up top and double layered on the bottom. I guess triple layered bottom, too. Fuck yeah. The cold could suck my dick. Fucking freezing, man. But with all these layers, it's actually fairly comfortable. Like it's freaky, honestly, how comfortable it is when you throw on more layers than the deep state conspiracy. It gets warm. So hopefully, folk got the subscribers with their notifications turned on. The bells are ring a ding ding dinging, you know what I mean? Up in the Hayseed back in. What's up, Hayseed? We was happy as hell to have Hayseed and little double combo of Hayseed. Wade Lucero was up on the stream earlier, of course, as well as Rainbow and hell, another individual or two, if I'm not mistaken. So hell yeah, 2 likes. We're all just trying to keep warm out here, you know what I'm saying? But with the power of layers, everything is achievable. Everything is accomplishable. No goal too high, no mountain too tall, no bridge too wide. These are the facts as we know it. We're hanging tough with a real feel of like 29 or some shit. Something like that. It's cold. It's very cold. 3 likes, too. What is that official on the weather? I can't, well, I'm seeing 31, but that don't mean nothing. That 31, that's a pack of lies. We're probably standing at a real feel of like 23. Oh, my God. I just technically have, it's like 2 layers. 3 layers bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 layers up top. No, we staying toasty. Man could pass out in the woods with this kind of attire. It'd be just fine. I think I'm getting heat rash on my ass from leaning against the wood stove. That's a blister, bro. Like a heat rash on his ass. 32 with a real feel of 23. Yeah, and I real feel every degree of it. Thank you, Rainbow Band, My Baby, My Get, holding down news desk. Mercy. Damn. It's so cold, my drinks have already condensated. 24 with a real feel of 13. Are you for real? Because that is crazy. 4 likes. I feel like I'm just a ball of fabric with a human core. I'm seeing Emoji Gang popping off, shit ton of hearts and love and shit. That's what the weather app says. Jesus Christ, Hayseed. We're not doing that bad, but look at that itty bitty come out of stretching. And then he started to hop because it's so cold. Poor things. And look, there's my big ass orange. This big some bitch. Yeah, kitty, 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 kitty. There's that splotch. And then the double tap, like it's Cosmo and whatever its sister's called. Whew. Yeah, it gets a little brisk out here, I ain't gonna lie. He said life in the mountains. Well, that's kind of what I'm picking up. Maybe just a little. Standing tall at Quattro Gustos, hoping everyone's out there having a wonderful, good, and glorious time for sure. Stoosey Boys cold kicking it live. You know, the homies down there way out Kentucky Seaway doing the thing they can do, the best they can, because that's all they can do. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about carrying on, every dang on putting around, after dang on. Hell, bring me that little sumbitch. John Trigleth up in the house. Let's go, Trigleth. It's by the door. Oh, it might be having kidder business. Hence the heat rash on my ass. Yeah, I've been watching a ton of Andy Griffith show here today. We learned how to deal with bullies. Kick that motherfucking ass. I'm for real. That is the most back in the day ass way of solving a problem. It's like, oh, this kid's fucking bullying Opie or whatever. He's taking his goddamn nickel. That's his milk money. Yeah, well, I hope he just decided, fuck all that shit, got all good and fired up. Now slide it over. I like the punch y'all make. Oh, did you try it? Did mans do it? Come here, you tiny, tiny thing. Come here, you.
I'll chalk your chips out, too.
Well, that'll happen. I got a cat in the pouch. John Trigleth checking out the punch. Right on. I made mine the same as y'all did. No way! Trigleth tried out the recipe. That's 5 likes, by the way. Hell yeah, Trigleth. It's always good to hear folk that were inspired by our beverages, or the beverage making and stuff. He said he made mine the same as y'all did. So you got the grapefruit with the black cherry and the simply watermelon and everything else that went in there. That's awesome. You said it was delicious. Kick ass. Trigleth, there you go. Now you just need to make the other 15 recipes. Get trashed. Oh, you said on 3 jars you feel like big fucking buku money. So you can imagine if you made the whole run or the whole recipe book or everything. Got this kitty. This little kitty. Hell yeah, you do. Said Lowell, send them to me. They're all on YouTube, man. You gotta watch the video and play along or ride along or whatever you done with the punch is whatever you gotta do. Yeah. That damn whole punch, that's a bit expensive right there. That's the one that's probably required the most ingredients so far. Said okay, I'll look them up. Hell yeah. Pawpaw's apple pie. Seaman's Southern Citrus. Seaman needs to turn around and remake that and make that right. Because he has learned. A half a cup of sugar, way too much. We really should have used a 1/4 cup. And I had to use specifically the Dole lemonade. I think were the 2 changes I made that motherfucker. That's what got that thing a sparking. My girlfriend got a big buzz. Try again. A big what? I'm going for more wood. If I don't make it back, hit one for me. Hayseed, no! No! Mr. Jetpack, the Eskimo is he. It's a frozen seaman out here trying to battle the 20-degree fucking real feels.
Oh, I think it's going to be colder tomorrow.
It's supposed to get warmer. Well, it's going to be like it will be literally 23. Never mind the real feel.
I don't want it to be cold.
Tomorrow morning. But then by this weekend, we'll be back doing the 70-50 split.
Yeah, I've seen that. It's going to be like 70 and sunny on the weekend.
I'm all about it.
Hell yeah.
Buzz off the punch. Oh, hell yeah.
Went from fucking tornadoes on Friday.
I didn't see the first gust.
No, we got a warning and stuff. Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need that apparatus and that green grinder out from here. You go. You go ahead and take this.
I'll see this taste one.
What, that Snape?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's cherry cotton candy.
Oh, I knew it was cherry.
7 likes.
What one?
The green one and the one hitter, or the non-broken one. What? No, so it should be in that container. Hell yeah. Like say it's 29, 30 something degree.
Damn cold.
Yeah.
It's literally freezing.
I can tell. Because it's literally cold as shit.
I'm really sad the elephant ears down there.
Wow, them elephant ears are fucking sad.
That's what happens when it hard.
They're
frosts,
dead.
Yeah.
Them fucking things are...
I'll have to dig them up soon.
I heard dinner.
Geese.
Did y'all hear them geese? Yeah. 7 likes, baby. Siete gustos. Es muy importante, por favor. Bow, bow, bow.
Oh, trust me, I walked out here this morning and looked at all my flowers and I go, and just go back in my house.
Colder than a witch's titty. Huh. Hello, small cat. Are you tired of being nice and toasty and warm? Well, get your ass on the cold porch then. It's like, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. It wanted down.
It had to think about it. Now it's like, wait.
It's like, shit. Yeah.
Damn, I guess. Well, what is it, little bud? You change your mind. That one's cheese.
Yes, it is. Keep having to like Mother May I my jacket here. So Hayseed's got it colder than a witch's titty. You know, we've got Mr. Jetpack and John Trigleth come through. Trigleth talking about that drink recipe's kind of, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You want to talk about how to warm up?
That'd be the way to do it. Keep one of them jars warm. That's my one problem is I can't drink it cold out of the fridge and then try to survive the fucking frigid temperatures with it because then it's just not going to coalesce. That's like whenever that, and then this is the time for the Campbell's fucking spicy or whatever. Sit outside eating it shirtless. Just beef or the ghost pepper or whatever. Oh man, I got some of that shit because that old fucking coot at work. He said, "This right here, boy, that's what you want. This is the stuff you want." And I said, I had the money, so I said, "The hell with it. Hell yeah, this shit hotter than fuck." But I'm telling you, I would be sitting here right now not shivering a bit. Just nom. Hot, hot, hot. Fucking burning alive internally and freezing externally. I'm like a good computer, man.
Yeah.
Anybody know about that Soylent Green? It's free with ads. Old schooler 70s, I guess, thriller movie. It's made out of people. They're like feeding... So it's like the world is overpopulated and the environment's dying. So they sell these... There's this big corporation, they sell these like food cracker things. You got Soylent Red and Soylent Yellow. I guess those are like staples or something. Well, here lately they come out with Soylent Green. It's supposed to be more nutritious and more flavorful and made out of plankton. Then they get to figuring out, it's like, wait a minute, current ocean bio whatever doesn't support plankton. What's this fucking wafer made out of? Oh, well, if you got all them corpses laying around. They're making it out of people, man! In case you were wondering when your next Soylent Green reference was going to come, just know that it came today via the Stoosey Boys. Like, the movie come out like 73, 72, 74, somewhere in there. So it's made out of paper. The Soylent Green is made out of paper. It's like these green cracker deals looking things. So fuck it. Long pig ain't bad. What are you calling long pig? People? Is that people? It's made out of people. I couldn't help but feel like they filmed it out of the same, like, maintenance-y, industrial-looking place that they did A Boy and His Dog. And I swear it's like they used the same soundtrack and everything. What is it with 70s movies and having these, like, long establishing shots in, like, these really factory, heavy machinery, a lot of things moving around? What's up with that? Long pigs is people. But what's with those 70s movies? And the long establishing shots and, like, it's almost like the opening to fucking Back to the Future. Just quiet. You see a lot of things or whatever. Now, of course, I'm talking times like a million. Of course, Back to the Future is like 80s, but we're talking 70s. But A Boy and His Dog is fucking wild. Fallout owes its whole ass to that fucking crazy ass, misogynistic, creepy motherfucking movie. In the year 2024, a future you might live to see. I'm fucking for real. Harlan Ellison, you sick fuck. He wrote The City on the Edge of Tomorrow. And something else, I can't recall it. It was like The Beast That Shouted Love at the End of the World. They had some good drugs back then. Sis said, "Are you crazy? What are you talking about?" Hey, listen, just because you can't brave the cold sitting in your living room don't mean I can't brave the cold sitting outside. It's called layers, man. You turn into a fucking Michelin Man look-alike, and you'll be fucking... Like I say, I'm goddamn thick, boy. I got layers on layers on layers on, buddy. Yeah. How are you not freezing? Well, here's your sign. I am freezing, just very slowly. Said, are you crazy? So no, I'm well insulated. Thank you for asking. So I wear layers too. Not enough. I need to get you one of them like heater deals. Electric blankets or whatever. That's what your ass needs. We need to all chip in the fund to get Sis an electric blanket. David Wayne. Love from Kentucky, bro. He's got the right idea. Welcome to the party. Coveralls, the sleeping bag you wear. Yep. Bet that ass. Hey, that's coveralls, not overalls. Kentucky. Yeah. David Wayne, is that like Kenny Wayne Shepherd? Hey, blue on black, tears on the river, push on a shove, it don't mean much. Joker on Jack, match on the fire, cold on ice, a dead man's touch. Whisper on the stream doesn't change a thing. It doesn't bring me back. Blue on black. Digging the new jackets with the heaters in them. Oh, is that a thing? What the hell? I'm down around the Bowling Green parts. Oh, I've been there a time or two. God, my face is so fucking cold. Well, it's like my face is just getting cold and I just like feel it in my jaw and shit. And I'm like, ooh, yeah. Excuse me one moment. There we go. Nice. I said, oh, I need one of those. What's a Q&A? A guilty pleasure movie or TV show? What the fuck? How do you have a guilty pleasure movie or TV show? You can get DeWalt brand jackets that take the batteries. That's cool as fuck. That's honestly awesome. Like for the cordless drill, just click it in somewhere and then whoosh. That's the shit. Back in the day, all they could dream of would be like a knight's outfit with like copper tubing. That would burn the shit out of you. So, yes, sir. Hell yeah. You get like a real shitty brand. There's DeWalt and there's Craftsman. Those are the good brands. I don't know any shitty brands of tools right off the Cobalt, but it's spelled with a K or whatever. Cobata or some fucking shit. Even Walmart brands. Cobalt. There you go. I feel like that shit has a 50-50 shot of electrocuting your bitch ass. What happens if you get them wet? Like fall in a river or something? Hayseed says, I've got 13 DeWalt batteries. I bet he does. Models going back to like the 80s, 90s and shit. That makes me happy. That makes me laugh. I've been trying to get this thing clear for some time. My face won't stop freezing. What's up, y'all? We up here with this DeWalt brand jacket. Whatever them fucking Russians are wearing, that's what I want. Fur, mink, or some shit. I'll take my advice on winter wear from somebody that fucking lives it. Or the Eskimos, Canadians, or what have you. I'd listen to them in matters as such. Right quick in a slurry. Milwaukee got them too. Well, I don't think we have any DeWalt, but we've got a couple Craftsman and some other shit. Or we may have DeWalt. I don't know. They say I have a problem. I'm expecting an intervention anytime. Said, hey, Seed, we've got to talk about the batteries. And he says, no. They ain't going to talk about the batteries. Oh, now I finally worked up the courage. It's just this side of my face feels excruciatingly cold for some reason. It doesn't make a lick of sense. I don't even feel any wind out here. Number 10 like, let's go, APM Auto. Already live up to Eskimo standard of staying warm, blubber up in the winter. Hey, that's a smart way to go. Hey, David Wayne, why don't you go ahead and smash that subscribe button? You know what I'm saying? We definitely appreciate bringing you to come on board. Hell yeah. It's Kenny Wayne Shepherd's brother-in-law. Let's go. I may have a DeWalt tool addiction. I'm all over it, Bubba. I've been through here a time or two. There you go. Sweet. See, man's face just stains fucking cold. I need one of them COVID masks. Here you go. Yeah, but I don't want to give everyone flashbacks. It's our generation's Vietnam. COVID. Yeah, that sounds about right. The closest thing our pasta ass could even have equivalent. It's fucking one hit and you're hooked. What, cocaine? That's beside the point. So hey, that money is gonna make itself. And cocaine will inspire you to make all the money in the world. And then piss it away on coke. Jerk up a chair and stay a while. Yeah. So no more covert ops. It's COVID ops. Y'all remember COVID? Fucking crazy, right? I'll have you know that was like 5.5 years ago. Pretty much. Time flies, don't it?
Yeah, because the first lockdown shit was like March of 2020.
Yeah, it was March of 2020. Well, because we had 420 for a whole fucking month and it was terrible. We were literally didn't know if the world was going to end or not. It was literally the month of 420.
Yeah.
Where it was April, yeah. I'm still pretty pissed about that, I'm not going to lie. Hell yeah. Does anybody remember COVID? Thinking about doing a 365 dab challenge. One dab a day, add it on for a year. You're not going to be able to add that on. There's no way. That's like the, what was the fucking in December challenge. It's like a romantic thing for December. And every month you have to like add on to it. So like December 1st you fuck once. December 2nd you fuck twice. December 3rd you fuck 3 times. You're doing pretty good for the first week there.
I bet New Year's is gonna suck though.
Oh, you're gonna be a sore motherfucker. The December 31st you have
New Year's is just gonna be a little. And that's it.
New Year's
yeah.
is 30 times. I don't know if the human body could withstand it. Wagwan! Simba USA up in the house. I can wake up and take 10 dabs before coffee. Yeah, but 365 dabs says somebody's getting pregnant. I doubt it's going to be so fucking broke by them. There's no fucking way. It's not just, oh, you fucked 11 times or 31 times in a day. No. You fucked 30 times the day before, 29 times the day before that, 28. I don't think there's a way a man could do it. Not survive. There's no way.
Only one way to know.
It should take me 6 hours at 1 a minute. Does that check out right?
Where's all the coughing time?
1 hit a minute? I don't know, man. That's a lot. First off, that's a lot of dab. You're not going to have... regular weed would be like tobacco at that point. It would be just nothing. Vomitus Gatos 89 up in the house. What's popping, dog? He's throwing salutes. 1 every other minute for 12 hours. That's not too bad. I know what he's going to be doing that day.
Sounds like a hell of a day.
Well, the problem is all the success... First off, keeping track. The problem is I maintain. 1 dab a day for 1 dab every other minute for 12 hours sounds extreme, but we just might be able to do it. But can you do that after 1 every other minute for 12 hours minus 1 yesterday? 1 every minute. You know, it's that multitude. Because by the end, like I say, there's going to be a period of time over the course of that, over half of that year, that you're going to be taking like 170 some odd or 180 some odd fucking hits a dab for half a year a day. Cost $20K. Shit. Guinness Book World Records got to look at this shit. So I do good to get through a joint without coughing up a lung. They could literally like harvest the dab from your fucking like when I die, scrape my lungs. Like you're gonna get half of it back. Like I'm for real. Just estimate at that point. Well, we can break it down from the sense like, so what? How much weight is the average dab? Okay, multiply that times 365. That's how much you're going to be consuming by the end day. There's nothing a little math can't accomplish. Minimum. Roll me up and smoke me when I die. I knew an old cat that was his game plan was to be cremated and used as fertilizer. Whether that panned out, I don't know, and I'm afraid to ask. I also seen a guy smoke at his own funeral. That was pretty cool. That was cool as hell. He's like, we're going to go up and smoke with him one last time. I said, what? You're going to do what? Then I look out into the crowd. And
you missed it until it was happening.
Well, I knew it was happening. Okay. I knew it was happening because that's what I did. I was like, he said, all right, we're going to go smoke with him just one last time. Just said, huh? And so I was like, yeah. Oh, that sounds lovely. Wait, you're going to do what? And then I look into the crowd and all I see is there's like this, there's the one family talking amongst themselves about midway towards the front. And then just about in the back is the old guy. Asleep back there. So I'm like, oh. And then I look over. And sure enough, all I see, hand me that vape. Give me a ring of that vape. I gotta do this. It was so funny. I look over. And all I see is this woman just right in his face. Yeah. Right in his fucking face. I was like, I looked at Rainbow. I said, take notes. For real. I thought that was so cool. I said, man. That was the G-est shit. I saw that with my own eyes. Right there at that funeral home. Yes, sir. Right off the square on what I believe was a Thursday or Friday, probably. Could have been right smack in the middle of the week. I have no idea. Could have been Monday. Hell, who knows? Yeah, have a funeral on a Monday. Give everyone an excuse to have a long weekend. What a baller. Or my style would be more like have a funeral on a Thursday or Friday. And then everyone can just ball all weekend and get over it. Get just stoned. So that's cool.
Like a Thursday afternoon.
Well, because all the ones close are going to have that Friday off anyway. So, yeah. I wouldn't assume, if they're going to be that tore up about it, then I would assume they're not going to be at work that Friday. So they might as well go ahead and have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to feel whatever they got to feel. I'll be busy doing the... So, said I can't remember. I just remember the El Camino wouldn't crank. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, superstitious people would say Donnie didn't want me to leave. Mechanics would say, sounds like you had some faulty wiring. And sure as shit stinks. Yeah, that was the case. That was before we did all the ground wire work. That was before we did, all the fucking work to that thing. So, yeah, no shit, that thing there. It also did that same thing on one of Sis's birthdays up at the fucking Sonic. It's like, we're going to cruise to fucking Sonic, pick everybody up food, and then, yeah, it's your birthday, la la la. And we get there and that motherfucker dead as a doornail. Son of a bitch. But yeah, old Donnie didn't want us to leave. That was the wildest shit, I tell you what. Yeah. El Camino for the win. It's come a long way. Once we added 2 or 3 or 4 ground wires and fucking changed the spark plugs, distributor cap, rotor button, and batting the distributor down, and started running premium and all exclusively and some other shit. Yeah, no, now she's really tits. Carburetor is adjusted, but hell, that was like first thing. Alright, so carburetor good. Well, it's a little off. Tick, 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 tick. Yeah. Adjusted her up just a little bit. That bitch won't feed for nothing when it gets cold. I'm serious. That is the most cold-collared vehicle I've ever owned in my life. I promise you, when it gets ass crack of winter and it gets and stays like this for weeks at a time, that son of a bitch won't go nowhere. I don't give a fuck if it's sunny. And like, yeah, premium helps it to not be as cold-collared, but still. The damn thing just won't feed itself. Now, if you work your feet just right, if you work the pedal, you can pretty much force it through. But you sit there and rev that motherfucker for a solid minute or two, let off, and it still choke out and die. See, what the fuck? That's where it won't feed itself. There's probably something I can do in regards to that, but 6,679.5 grams. Okay, so a fucking wow. So a pound is like 453 grams, right? You're so for dude. How many pounds is that? How many pounds is that? Do that. I can't pull a calculator. But I'm sitting there in my head going, what the, because a fucking pound is supposed to be like 553 to some power, infinite repeating power of fucking, yeah. Something like that. 400 some odd. Anyway, so you figure two. There's a heater, you take your oil stick out and put in the heater in the tube. It keeps your oil warm. What? Huh. 448. Okay, C-Man was close. He was factoring in the bag weight is what it was. He's factoring in the bag. God. 25 to 30 pounds. No, you don't understand. That's dab. So, like, that's concentrated. Now, you need to grow, like, 250 to 300 pounds type shit. I'm fucking for real. That is so much tonnage. It's and man, it's like the shit they talk about on the news, man. The news. 25 to 30 of flour to get the concentrated product. But if you need A heater, you take your oil stick out and put the heater in the tube and it keeps. Wow. So does that stay in there? Or is it like, okay, I've got to crank the Camina this morning, pop the hood, throw the thing in there, and let it. And is it really the oil that causes that? 452 grams per pound. 53. There you go. Damn, I was right. I'm not going to say what I did or didn't buy with my first ever big buck tax return, but I sure is fucking proud of it. Where you at right now? It's like it's 6,600 grams. So that's at least like, I don't know, 10 pounds, somewhere in there, 9, 10 pounds. First, we got to figure out the product. Then we got to figure out your conversion. I think the best you can hope for is like 50-50, and that's through incredibly specific, whatchamacallit, about 14 pounds of wax. Needs to grow. Damn, I was lowballing. Well, that's kind of what I was thinking. 14 pounds of wax a year. Where is Wade? Wade was here earlier. He should so be in on this conversation. And it bums me that he's not. £14 of fucking wax. Oh, God. I almost struggle to think, like, could I get through a pound in a year? The answer is yes. Second off, and then it's like, you know, I borderline think that. And then this dude's over here, 14 pounds of wax in a year. That sounds like a reasonable amount. Leave the heater going overnight, take it out, go to leave. They've got them in like Alaska weather. Interesting. Overnight oil stick heaters. That's a way to go. I always assumed as far as it being cold collared, it was a matter of the fuel pump or something along the fuel line not sending fuel. Because I noticed when I started using premium, or now that I use premium, it'll fire almost immediately, but then proceed to not feed itself. The difference between regular unleaded and the premium, see, the premium that's in the block, I suppose, or wherever the hell it's supposed to be, is more prone to immediately ignite, hence the reason why it ignites and then just doesn't feed. Whereas the unleaded would just sit there and not feed, and not, it would ignite, but not as, C-Man knows a little, he knows just enough to get his ass in trouble. So now you're telling me that the oil temperature is what causes this whole conundrum. It's interesting. We're learning things all the time. Block is cold, doesn't burn as good. Premium's just a better fuel, but at the end of the day, it can burn, but if it's not being sent, it can burn, but if it's not warming the apparatus enough, then it's not going to send the way it needs to until it is warm. Hence the reason why you sit there, spin, sputter, crank, rev, roar, and everything else, and eventually it gets it'll run just fine because now it's warm. Ah, he's learning. We're talking shop with the Stoosey Boys. Yo, it's cold here, bro. 57 degrees. He's rubbing it in. Yeah, like I say, we're standing tall somewhere 30 degrees. The temperature could have changed. Real feel of 23, 24. I have a lot of layers. My face doesn't have fucking layers, though. I wish it was 57. Well, come Wednesday, we should be getting that wish. I think. High like 64 on Wednesday. It's 30 degrees, damn. Well, like say, real feel of about 23, 24 earlier. Whenever me and Pawpaw go to the coal mine tomorrow, it's going to be 23, like, for real. What the real feel on that, I don't know. High test gas will take high compression before it prematurely bust. Combust. What is that? I just had to say prematurely bust. That was great. My brain knew what I was doing before I knew what I was doing. That was awesome. I need to grow about 74 pounds to accomplish my goal. That sounds to me like bare minimum 75 to 100 plants. And that's being awful damn optimistic, I think. So, good luck, buddy. You're going to need it. They got like this whole ass operation, whole big grow, whatever the fuck. Oh, if this all helps to meet consumer market demand, they said, oh no, this one guy. You probably need to let water drip tonight. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Well, I was actually just thinking, it's like, and I know Rainbow's actually accomplished this, go ahead and do as much water usage thing, wash and do whatever we got to do now before it fucking freeze. Can get 5 pounds of plant. Okay, you got this, Chief. Try running no ethanol gas. See how it does. Well, goddamn, I'm already buying premium plus. Fuck, it's not supposed to have ethanol, I thought. Shit. If I grow 24, I'm set. 24, 5 pounders. Any snowfall there? A dust. I mean, just that little speckle action or what have you. It killed the fuck out of these elephant ears. Just absolutely demolished them motherfuckers. There's my relight. It's day and night. These Eskimos, they try to put up a fucking fight. In Canada, the Eskimos all seem to be frozen in time. In Canada, got enough to bury my pecker. Wow. Ha! That's not a lot of snow, man. What are you driving at? So maybe 2 inches? Oh, no, not it. Boss, we got less than an inch. Just like say a dust. It's spotty at that. Granted, with the temperature and shit, it ain't a fucking going nowhere till tomorrow, but, we're laying pipe. In my defense, it's cold. Wow. Just wow. They should just, well, I figure. Hey, some people ain't.
I've seen some sad shit before.
I can't wait to wrap up Veterans Day tomorrow. So when you went outside, did you say, oh shit, it's cold? Something of the effect. I knew this was coming. I mean, it is November after all. At that, early to mid-November. Pretty much mid-November. Watch out, got that small one scampering around you. I think it might have went in the up. It's catting about. How about that? Oh, man, my motherfucking face. 2 inches is way overestimated. Oh, I hear you. Big cock, little cock, it's all the same, right?
No, it's not.
Oh, they all provide the primary function, don't they? Reproduction and pissing.
Yeah,
An inch will knock you up. You just won't enjoy it.
won't even know it happened. Shit.
Fuck, even sis said no. Wow. It's a big cock, little cock. It's all the same.
That's like
Said
trying to tell me 2 inches and 8 inches is the same.
they will both perform their primary function. That's my only argument.
I'll give it that, but that's literally it. Like,
So they were both supposed to get back to high 40s. Oh no, we get to go up to the 70s again. Because weather's dumb here. You must know how to use it. Yeah, see, exactly. Big cock, little cock's all the same as long as you know what you're doing.
So.
The hell you mean? Well, I mean, I imagine 2-inch guy, right? It's like picking a lock. There's got to be a certain kind of thing that they got to, because listen, I've learned that fucking spot ain't exactly too far inside
No,
anyway.
It's not. Like
It
saying,
really isn't. So I'm just saying.
I don't know. I've encountered 4 that can do the same as 8. So,
There you go.
You know, it's
You I won't see 70 till spring. It sucks, bro. Unless December gets weird, and it always gets weird. My goddamn.
have like a 70-degree Christmas.
Hopefully. I prefer a 70-degree Christmas over a 20-degree one.
Oh, hell yeah.
I fucking swear. That one was legendary. It was literally 20 degrees all fucking day.
Yeah.
Like sunrise to sunset. It at least had the courtesy of not getting much colder that night, I'm pretty sure. Y'all send some cold weather and snow here, please. Oh, you could have it. You can have every bit of it.
Yeah. To me,
Laughing so hard I'm gonna piss.
if it never got under like 50, it would be the shit.
I could live with that.
Man,
See, man, trying to keep his fucking face from freezing. It's the only exposed part of me. We have had lake effect snow over half the day. Oh, yeah. And I hear it's a real motherfucker. I would gladly take the snow, but the only problem is Frosty will melt because of the humidity. For real? Trying to think of the most humid freezing condition I've experienced in my life. I don't know. I guess when it's snowing is...
Probably.
Well, because like when it kind of fogs and humidity's with it, where it's like just like a condensated cloud full of snow.
It
That's
was kind
like,
of doing that shit earlier.
yeah, that's sort of a high humidity cold. My narrow ass don't like the cold. Did someone fart? I don't think so. Must have missed it if that was the case. We're pretty white collar around here. Hell, just fucking throws up. Just tested a house window today to see if Rain-X keeps the front off of it. I mean the front off of it. I know we put them Rain-X windshield wipers on that there battle wagon. Missed a DoorDash delivery over it. But we needed them wipers. Hey-oh.
The battle wagon.
Yeah, that's what I like to call it. I straight told that cop because he was being kind of standoffish. Instead of the nice secretary ladies doing your shit, you get like a fucking hardcore ass police officer doing the inspection. So I'm like, there she is, officer. It's says he said, well, what models? I said, well, it's a Dodge Caravan or whatever. I like to think of it as a shaggin' wagon. And he said, oh, I understand.
Damn.
He's got it on his body cam. Shooting star, what the fuck? Did you just see that?
Actually, yeah. That was pretty cool.
That was like,
That was one of those fireball things.
That was a fireball.
That was cool. That was cool as shit.
That was like slow and that almost looked like a plane crash. There was no boom though, if you notice. So.
No, that was a fireball thing. I think we might be in a meteor shower.
God damn. So there was a fucking fireball. Oh, God damn, I wish I'd caught that. Dude, that was
Cool. That was a good one.
Well, I just look over and I'm like, oh, shooting star. Yeah. You've seen an iguana fall out of a tree. It's like a coconut falling out of a tree. Clunk. Well, yeah.
Don't they do that when it gets cold and it just like
Dies.
I don't think it really dies, but I think it just makes it go dormant, kind of.
Possibly. I think it's what he's talking about.
But I think
I see jets and fly over me, but the tube seems to not like me talking about it. Well, I remember when they had all those drones were plaguing the Northeast and shit. That's the one time they left us alone out here. I swear to God.
Yeah.
The special ones that make things just... Do y'all have to get vessel inspection? Vehicle? Yeah, well, if you transfer out of state, say Tennessee to Kentucky or Kentucky, well, I think Kentucky to Tennessee you're fine, but Tennessee to Kentucky you have to get it inspected. Because hubba. $15 they make. Off matching the VIN, making sure the headlights, brake lights, tail lights, and turn signals work. Didn't even check the reverse lights. Or license plate lights, which are necessary. So what the hell is insurance? A fucking scam that, due to the heavy-duty nature of scammage, everyone is forced to have. License plate, registration. I have gas in it, I don't know. Don't you run a garage? Glad Tennessee don't have it. Half our cars wouldn't pass. Well, neither has emissions now. At least not in Kentucky. Now, maybe in Nashville. I don't know. Davidson.
I think the bare minimum is the VIN matches and all the lights work and you're good to go.
Oh, yeah, the VIN matches and all the light work. So yeah. If it's something like the Camino, hell, they let me slide on the one turn signal not working. So, Tennessee doesn't do it. Oh, well, there you go, see? Half our cars wouldn't pass. It was a bitch when they did having a deal. That's like you couldn't have a check engine light on or all kinds of shit or some fucking shit. I don't know. Had to have a catalytic converter and fuck that. This ain't California. We got enough trees eating up the carbon dioxide. What you think makes them grow so good? Talking to them? No, brother, we got work to do. We got ducks to hunt. All the balls around here. Sipping that ice cold beer. Shit, and get off scot-free 80 and 55. Alright, y'all, we're gonna fucking get warm. It's been a vibe and rocking live with y'all as always. Hey, 12 likes on deck. That's what's up. We appreciate all the folk dropping in and hanging with us. Y'all are the cool crowd for sure. You're always the cool crowd, but y'all already know that. Peace, calm, positivity, love, safety, and apples. I hope everyone's having a good one. A great evening. Y'all all stay warm wherever you are. If you're somewhere hot, then be sure to stay cool. Be sure to keep it ever loving, vibing, sweet, rocking, and rolling. This has been C-Man and the Stoosey Boys, Fat Thumbs, and I'm tuned up. This has been C-Man and the Stoosey Boys vibing on a Monday evening. So we hope all y'all have a great one, and we hope all y'all have a good one. But y'all be good now, you hear?